Hello, twinnies. Okay, I wasn't going to do a reading today, but too much stuff is going on. Like, good shit. The vibes are immaculate. I've been getting lots of signs and synchronicities regarding my own journey, my own union. Hang on, sorry guys. There we go. Got much more room. Okay. Lots of signs. This collective that I channel, that I read alongside, the collective that I'm a part of. So if you resonate with any of my readings, excuse the noise, across the road is doing some, I don't know, what is that? Angle grinding. Yeah, they're doing some stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let's just get into it. There's lots of newness coming in, and I think there's going to be a upgrade in these connections. So whatever would be the next step for you guys, I've been channeling this for a while, but whatever would be the next step for you guys, that is what is next. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, and the World. Oh, what's this? The Eight of Pentacles. So whatever you guys have been working towards within your twin flame connections, that is coming in now. I see you guys coming out of this Three of Swords energy, which is of heartbreak, sorrow, and grief. And really sort of leveling up into the King of Wands energy, which on this card talks about motivation, honor, and standards, as well as wisdom. Now, the reason why I took a long pause was because usually for me, when it comes to twin flame readings, when kings come up, it's always talking about the divine masculine energy, but I was just sort of letting information come through, whether this was the divine masculine talking about themselves or if this is just the divine masculine energy that is shared between you. So the divine masculine energy is healed, or well, not completely healed, but whatever divine masculine energy you guys had been working towards on your own journey, that is being healed, or it has been healed. That's that specific cycle. Okay, that specific cycle is finished. There's success, achievement, and a completion with healing the father wound, healing the divine masculine wound. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's see. Divine masculine, what do you want to tell us about what's next? What's next for us? Ace of Wands. Okay, sorry. I just, because to bring light on my videos, I always just put my notes app on my iMac here. And the notes that I've got here are a song that I started writing the other day, and it's specifically talking about how I feel about my divine masculine and the space that my divine masculine has held for me through healing this divine masculine wound. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that because that's really interesting. That's interesting. I will bring you guys back to that because it's not quite ready. I don't feel quite ready to share it yet. The Ace of Swords here, it says career beginnings, travel. So there are some new exciting beginnings. I asked what was next. There are some new exciting beginnings, not only in your career, but also in your connection. So there's some excitement coming in. There could also be travel for some of you, whoever that's relevant for. These cards, I haven't used them in months and they're just going crazy. Okay, Ten of Wands, burden, demands, and overload. So yeah, okay, so whatever you have been burdened by when it comes to your career or when it comes to having these new beginnings that you're wanting, divine feminine, that burden is done. That's what's next. That burden is being put to rest once and for all. So you guys really are leveling up. So the unhealed divine masculine energy that you both hold, right? Not just within you, but with your divine masculine as well. That's being, that cycle has been healed. Okay, so we've got 5 of Wands and 10 of Cups too, which talks about competition, debate, and defense. And then prosperity, joy, family, contentment. So it's come from this period of really battling it out with this father wound, this masculine wound, or your divine masculine wounding that you both share. There's a new beginning when it comes to that. And this also has something to do with your creativity, your career, your ability to take action, your ability to execute things. This is also a sign of what's to come. So when you start seeing these things come to fruition when it comes to your career or your creativity, you're going to see that's sort of like a sign of like a prerequisite of what's to come. Like there's more to come within your connection. Yeah. Guidance, healing, moderation, and balance with temperance. So it's really balancing out strength, courage, and control. You're really going to see yourself from a new angle, divine feminine. The Hanged Man. You're going to see yourself from a new angle. You're going to see things from a new angle. There's a rebirth happening. The Creator card, and this says no. So this is also you realizing where things haven't worked out the way you had hoped them to and why. Let me read that because this is a card unique to this deck. Okay, the Creator card signifies that there is a powerful energy brewing in the atmosphere around you. It may feel overwhelming and tinged with undertones of darkness. This is denoting this period has already happened. You've already been in this, and this is denoting the end of that cycle, okay? Indeed, you may feel the urge to run and find shelter from this storm, but trust that you are ready to transmute this force into something that will propel you forward on your path, and that's exactly what's happened. This card is also here to remind you of the power of the word no. No to things that overwhelm or undermine. No to people who drain your life source. No to thoughts that drag you into despair. You are mightier than you think, and a glimmer of faith paired with solid intention can give you the power to harness lightning. Each day you have the choice to be the victim of fear and circumstance or the creator of a new consciousness. Choose wisely. And you have chosen wisely, divine feminine. Let's get some of these, because I usually start with these and I didn't. And it's thrown me off a bit. Alright. Thank you, Divine Masculine. What messages, Divine Masculine, do you have for us today? Observe, control. We had these two in the last reading, so I feel like you guys have really, over these last two or 3 days, really had the opportunity to observe the ways in which before you would have tried to gain control of the situation, instead of try to surrender to what was coming up for you. Okay, balance and rest and reconsider. Yeah, you guys have really been able to take some time to really do this, to observe the urges to control instead of actually taking action. And that would be that wounded masculine energy, right? And you guys, this is the merging of the twin flames here. I always think of like two twins merging here. You guys have really been able to transmute that divine masculine wound, that specific. There's going to be other things you guys will have to obviously transmute when it comes to divine feminine wounds and divine masculine wounds over the course of your connection and your relationship, but and over the course of your union. But this specific thing, whatever it was that has been worked through, you guys have really done a good job of that. Got joy and stability and moving on. Yeah, look at this. So you guys are regaining a sense of joy and stability within your connection and within your lives. And you're moving on from that old way of doing, of controlling, trying to control the situation out of fear and out of that wounded masculine energy. Love abounds as a result. Love abounds. It's coming up right underneath that balance card, the way I've situated them. So yeah, you guys are experiencing more love in your present moment. You will if you haven't already. If you haven't, it's because that cycle is still coming to a close. And choose your battles. Rest and reconsider. Look at this. You guys have successfully chosen the right battle. You decided to observe the control instead of trying to control. And that gave you, or it will give you, a lot of really great positive results. Look at this, darkest fears. Change your focus and share the love. So you guys chose love instead of fear. And the way that you did that was just by observing the need to control and observing what was going on and allowing the divine masculine to come through energetically and show you something different and show you and sort of meet you in the middle there. Dedicated effort. What did I say? These are the same cards that we're getting from the message not yesterday, the day before. So the dedicated effort that you guys have been putting in, that's paid off now. And you're about to see. You're about to receive some sort of proof about that paying off in your physical. Believe and succeed. Believe it. It's coming. Truly, it's here. And some of you, a lot of you who this message will be resonating with, you feel this, you know this, you've been getting signs and synchronicities, and they're all, yeah, look at this, crown chakra, those, you've been getting downloads about what's next. Things are moving. Some of you might be moving to the next level with your divine masculine. With the hand fasting ceremony here, this talks about marriage. So some of you might be getting proposed to, some of you might be becoming official with your divine masculine, some of you might be moving in. Regardless of what it is, there is success and growth here with your divine masculine. Healing begins and moves. So another round of healing begins through coming together here with the divine masculine. So it's going to be different for all of you because you're all at different stages of your union. But a lot of you who are in a similar situation to me, if you are in a relationship with your divine masculine and you haven't had any physical separation, but you have had emotional and energetic separation over the last 12 months, this is going to be talking about your divine masculine moving things to the next level, quite literally. So if you guys aren't living together yet, that could be the next thing. If you guys want to be married, you might be getting proposed to, strengthening bonds and embrace. So the way in which you guys have embraced this change, or all of the hardships that have come before this moment, you guys are strengthening your bond, which is giving you guys the opportunity to embrace this new change. This just, you're getting signs. Whatever this is for you, you're getting signs about that through your crown chakra. You're getting downloads, signs and synchronicities. I was having a conversation with my sister, Layla Aries Tarot. You guys, a lot of you follow her, so if you don't already, go and follow her. She's incredible. She's also a divine feminine reader. But I was having a conversation about this and the way in which my guides have been giving me signs about this moving to the next level and what it might mean. And so pay attention to the things that your guides are showing you. And yes, they are a reflection of your desires within the twin flame story, like what you want to happen, what you want to come next. So don't just pass them off. Yeah, your desires, don't just pass them off as like, oh, well, I'm thinking about this thing, or I'm seeing signs about this specific, getting into a relationship or moving in together or getting proposed to because that's what I want. No, you're getting signs about them because it's available to you and you are able to call that in now from where you are. You're in alignment. Call it, and when I say call it in, I don't mean in a masculine sense of like doing something to call it in. I mean calling it in by being open to receiving, to embracing this change that wants to come in. By, feminine energy, nurturing. Oh, that's crazy. That's the Empress card right there in this deck. The Empress is number 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Empress. And seek. This is the Hermit card. So, yeah, seeking signs from your guides. Continue to seek signs from your guides. Your Divine Masculine wants you to be aware that this is coming in so that you can welcome it with open arms. It doesn't mean that any surprises are going to be spoiled, okay? It just means that you acknowledge what is available, what is available to you, and you are confident enough, you know that you are deserving. You're confident enough to, look at this, okay. So solar plexus and third eye. This really talks about, notice how they've both got the upside down triangle here. These don't. So that feels significant to me. This to me is talking about trusting what you see, being confident in what you're seeing, and trusting in your abilities when it comes to the signs and synchronicities that you are seeing. Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, what else do you want us to know about this? What were the signs and synchronicities that we are seeing? Challenging times. Yeah, don't let the challenging times or the challenges that you guys have been going through, don't let that make you think that what you're seeing isn't going to come to fruition, like it's not possible based on where you're at. That's not true. Heart chakra. You must trust in, this is the marrying of all, so the upside down triangle and the upright triangle. I'm just seeing the patterns in there. I'll have to do more research on what those triangles actually mean in the symbols for those. And shine. So this is about, I was wondering when this was going to come out. So there's this element of like all of the chakras, look at this, new vitality, all of the chakras being aligned at this moment, which is allowing this union to take place. This is the most intense of union energies that I've ever channeled. This is the most intense. Teach and find balance. Okay, so this is about learning. You've learned to find balance, balancing the chakras. You've learned to find the balance. You've heeded the lessons and you've taken them on. You've both been teaching each other lessons, and what did I say about this ring the other day in the other reading? I just noticed it again. Lead. So you've both been teaching and leading in your own respective ways. Okay, let me get some messages from the divine. Actually, no, let's get some of these. Divine Masculine, what else do you have to say about this energy? Kicking it, in control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, accomplishing goals. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was saying. It's, you guys have been teaching and leading, learning and guiding each other, and you just as willing as you have been, Divine Feminine, to go through this stuff and to learn this stuff, your Divine Masculine has as well in their own way, and it's going to look different. Remember, I always say the way in which you get these lessons and the way in which you work through them is very different to the way that the Divine Masculine is, based on the different polarities. It's just the way it is. I've got so if you're still in this phase of like, why is this happening? Okay, so with both of these together, this is like, before, this is how you would look at things, like, why is this happening? You would look at the problem instead of the solution. But it says here, focus on the solution rather than the problem. That's exactly what you've done. And as a result, you've kicked goals. You've gained control from a healthy place instead of trying to gain control for the sake of like getting out of this fear space. You've accomplished goals. You have learnt the correct lessons. Looking closely, observing, right? things getting rectified and focus. What a catch. An ideal partner or mate. Abundance, self-esteem, value. The answer is yes. Marriage material. What did I say? Playing the field. Okay, so if you're wondering if like so a lot of you have been really worried about, and I picked up on this in the other message in the last reading I did. Some of you guys have been working through this like masculine fear of being cheated on or being cheated on in the past, or even family members cheating on, like parents or family members being like cheating, you being a witness to that. That's a wound that you have taken on. For some of you, it's part of generational curses. And some of you had been unconsciously projecting that onto your masculine through a lens of fear. So being scared of that happening. And some of you had shame and guilt around being in this energy yourselves, or being, your masculine being in this energy to you when they're with like a karmic partner or something like that. We've got bold move. And this is about, sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. This is about you learning and realizing and understanding that this is your divine masculine. This is your person. So this isn't just someone else that can just like, they can't just so easily cheat on you or choose somebody else. And if they do, then they're not your divine masculine. And when I say choose somebody else, I don't mean choosing the karmic over you, because when we're in separation energy, karmics do come in to trigger those things and to trigger that healing. I mean, once union is happening, because union is happening here, we've just established that. So once union is happening, it's not about them going back. And I think that's a lot of fear that you might have, divine feminine. Okay, so what happens when he comes back for good? Who's to say it won't happen again? And that's a trauma from the separation of previous lifetimes and this lifetime that needs to be healed, that you guys have been looking at this last couple of weeks, couple of months, okay? And this is saying that you guys have really, really done well here. Anything about the union energies, divine masculine? What do we need to know about the union energies? The document, text or email, agreement letter, separation or divorce is coming in for some of you who are waiting for your divine masculine to get out of that karmic connection. Contract, news, legal papers or proceedings. So there's some sort of like news happening. What did I say? Husband, partner, commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. Some of you, what did I say? Divine masculine is making plans. That was too many. The divine masculine be making plans, and I'm not here to ruin it for you because you don't know how it's going to go down. I'm not going to go into that, but it is coming. It is happening. What else did I ask you about the guru and the document? It's a plan. The divine masculine is planning something, okay? This is really important. Getting asked out, text message or call with intent to date, tentative plans, solidifying a plan. So the divine masculine is solidifying plans, okay? So we've got friendship, who's walking who, and meow. So So being free-spirited, your divine masculine is involving other people in this plan. That's exactly what that's saying. True friends are involved here. They might have been trying to do this on their own and they're a bit stressed, being overwhelmed. And they're wanting to have fun with this. So if they start to like hang out with other people a lot more, or like involve other people with things, don't freak out and think that this is them playing the field or anything like that. Or if they start acting sus, give them the benefit of the doubt, because I really think the divine masculine here is planning. Planning something special. And look, we have Valentine's Day coming up. So, I mean... All right, let's get some messages from the Divine Masculine so that we can wrap this up. But huge union energy, guys. Balancing of all the chakras, which that's huge. Because if your chakras are aligned somewhat in this cycle, then that means theirs is. And that's when union really has the chance and the opportunity to happen. All right, this is the message cards from Sacred Space readings. All right, Divine Masculine, what do you want us to know right now? What do you want the Divine Feminine to know about this reading that we just did, about this union energies? I want to kiss you. I'm finally ready. So if you have been waiting on them to make that next step towards you, whatever that is, for some of you it's proposals, for some of you it's engagement, for some of you it's moving in together, buying a house, buying a pet together, getting into a relationship, leaving the karmic, making that divorce, finally signing the divorce papers, whatever it is, they are finally ready. Oh my God. I'm on my way. Oh, I'm certain our union will happen. So even for some of you, they might not, like, it's not, like, it's almost like they know that this is, like, the union is happening because they are ready to make that step. Realign your thoughts. That sort of came out, but it didn't come out properly. So I'll pop it back in, and if it comes back out, then we know that it's meant to. I'm receiving signs and messages from you, just as you are receiving signs and messages from them. I will be with you soon, I promise. Clear your energy. Your touch is like no other. They cannot wait. They cannot wait. Divine Masculine is excited. Raise your vibration. So just continue working on clearing your energy. Sorting out whatever energies that are lingering that don't need to be there. Trust in me. Trust in us. I am coming back to you. I love you, baby. Let's get one last message about this union energy. I can't fight this feeling anymore. I promise to always love and protect you. I'm not ready. I'm still working on things. Okay. So there seems to be a divide here. So there are two groups. There seems to be two groups here. So for some of you, your Divine Masculine is literally ready to, like, I'm finally ready. Others of you, it's this, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I promise to always love and protect you. What else? There was trust in me, trust in us. I'm not ready. I'm still working on things. So that could also be the same message too, where it's like, it's not happening right this minute because I'm still working on things. So there's still a plan in the works here, but we are moving closer. I know I said last card, but I feel the need to pull more. God is helping me right now. When I follow my heart, it leads me to you. Oh, there's one here that flipped over. Look away, I'm about to make a move. I didn't even notice that, see? Okay. So don't read too much into this. Just know that things are really, really moving forward in a way that you're not going to be able to see until it happens. Like, I feel like this is really going to take you by surprise. If you look for, like, you know, signs in their life, or signs that, you know, or like coincidences, like what's going on, like you're not going to be able to see from the outside. The only way that you'll be able to see is once it's happened. You'll be like, oh my God, like I think this is really going to take you guys by surprise. Oh, we've got one flipped out. I cannot stand to be apart from you anymore. Stop overthinking. Yeah. So stop. I feel like that goes hand in hand with what I was saying about don't try to look for proof of what has come out in these cards, because you're not going to find it, and you're not supposed to find it. It's supposed to happen, and it's supposed to take you by surprise. All right, guys, head to the link in my bio or in the description if you're watching on YouTube for the link to the sale that I'm having on my readings right now. Twin flame readings, normal readings. There's a bunch of different ones there. So head to the link, and don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.